Welcome to the Air 2024 Air and Water Debate. Online learning, water will be presenting second after air, and the debate is structured as one opening statement per team and two rebuttals.
Honorable chairs and fellow delegates, we firmly believe that traditional learning is superior to online learning. Oh, I need to stand up. Honorable chairs and fellow delegates, we firmly believe that traditional learning is superior to online learning due to many case studies that have been conducted. And as we all have experienced both, we both know that there are many advantages and disadvantages to both, where we could also conclude that traditional learning offers more advantages than online learning, such as physical and direct interactions, structured learning, and a better environment for learning, development of social skills, better accountability and motivation to the students, and immediate assistance and stability in any if there's any case of help.
So, so, so I'm going to present one point about how traditional learning is better than online learning. So, research shows online that students are more likely to quit class if they don't like the instructor's way of teaching or they just don't like the instructor, because they they have the ability to leave the class in online classes and relying almost wholly upon self motivation and self direction. Online learners may be more inclined to withdraw from class if they do not get immediate results.
All right. A case study led by Fort Valley State University in the US. Okay. Ran a comparative analysis of the 548 of students, 401 face-to-face, and 147 online. And it is pretty clear. It's pretty clear that people learn better from face-to-face learning rather than online, because the mean average of of face-to-face learning is 69.35, whilst the average GPA for the online learning is 68.64. Thank you.
Opening statement for Water team.
Honorable chairs and fellow delegates, 4 years ago, COVID started and we were locked in our houses. Billions of people had to switch their daily routine from going to work to staying at home and working online, just as children at school. At first, it was a big mystery for everybody as we didn't know how to learn online, how to participate in class, but my group believes that after some time, learning turned out to be a great idea. We could rest a bit more as we didn't have to wake up to school early to catch a bus or a metro. We would like to look at online learning from another side right now. There is no lockdown, everything is open. We could have more time for activities for after school or social life. Our social life will immediately change. And what could make us more happy than the time which we could spend with our friends? About happiness. Coming to school for an exam is always stressful. No matter how well you prepared you are, it's stressful, especially when it's a crucial exam for our future. Our rooms at home are our comfort places where we can reject stress and be able to have a clear mind and focus on only on the exam. It's a good economical solution for the school. The school don't need to pay rent for the building as the students will stay at home. To summarize our statement, we as Water, we believe that online classes are a much better option than traditional learning. I yield my time to the chair. Thank you very much.
Time for the rebuttals. Eric, you can go first.
So Olivia will present our first rebuttals. You may stand up.
So I believe that traditional learning is better than online learning because classrooms provide a structured environment that helps students to stay focused and on task, according to photomap.com. Also, in classrooms after school, there are social interactions. There in the interactions in the classroom environment that make students more intrigued to learn. And this is what ellerlearningindustries.com said. When you finish class, you talk to your friends and you are more encouraged to be on task and concentrated. Whereas in online learning, you can be in, like, you can leave the classroom whenever you want. So, yeah.
Now rebuttals for the Watcher.
Just a note for the delegates, please speak up when you guys come up to the front.
Olivia said that people can leave the classroom as soon as they finish the task, which is simply not true, because the child who is learning online, for example, has the ability to leave their workplace and take a break. Once they have completed the task, they need to turn it to their teachers. This, as I said, is not possible in school, where the students are always given new assignments as soon as they finish the first one. This encourages the online students to complete their tasks faster and more effectively, and which gives them spare time. The US Census Bureau reports that 54.2 minutes are saved on average per day as a result of online learning. This shows us that online learning is much more efficient than in-class learning. Thank you.
So, as you had said, we save around 54 minutes a day from online learning, but that obviously comes with many disadvantages, as you cannot directly talk to your teachers, you can't ask questions, and as we all know, in class, online, on our computers, or on Zoom, when we want to ask questions to our teachers, it's practically impossible because everyone's microphones just turn on, and it's not an appropriate environment to learn and to be able to get answers to any of your questions. So at the end of the day, you probably lose more time on online learning trying to get your question answered than time you lose when going to school or coming back from school, or any time you have extra after finishing work. Thank you.
My fellow delegate mentioned a thing that we can't stay after class to talk to our teachers, which is simply not true. We can, of course, stay after class with the teachers when they're online. They are here for us, we're not here for them. So I think we need to separate two things of giving an extra time and staying and asking questions after class. Thank you.
So, Max, your point. So, as we all know, every teacher has classes that they have to attend after their previous lesson. So if students wants to stay after the lesson to talk with their teachers, it will have to interrupt the teacher's next lesson, which will interrupt the whole schedule and the whole timetables of every student and every teacher. So technically, you cannot stay after lessons to ask questions. It's like in traditional learning. If you all questions, it will be teachers will obviously prefer if you ask them during class because after their lesson that they just had with you, they need to attend their next lessons. So it's just it's complicated for everyone.
Yes. Online students can expect prompt responses to their inquiries from their teachers as they maintain constant communication with them. Since the professors are working with the students on the other side of the screen all the time, online learning teachers are also way more approachable than the one in school learning. Thank you.
Okay, now for the closing statements. Eric's gonna go first.
Okay, so in conclusion, traditional learning at schools tends to be more efficient than online learning due to its structured environment, direct face-to-face interactions, and access to diverse resources and extracurricular activities. These elements collectively enhance engagement, comprehension, and the development of essential social and disciplinary skills. Online learning can have several drawbacks. It often lacks direct interaction with teachers and peers, which can reduce engagement and personalized feedback. The unstructured environment can lead to distractions and poor time management. Limited access to resources and extracurricular activities can also hinder a well-rounded education. Additionally, the isolation of online learning can negatively impact social skills and mental health. So, from this conclusion, we can see that there's more negatives in online learning than positives, and more positives to local.
Can we get an amendment? Amendment. It's like a change additional thing that goes to the speech.
Online classes offer you a safe and personal space of your own choice. Sharing your space for school, such as sharing a classroom or the school bathrooms, could cause an unhygienic environment, bringing viruses, germs, or even diseases. Small things such as a student having the flu or any type of bacteria could result even dangerous to other students with low defense immunities or even normal students, especially when they're developed.
So, as a conclusion, we all think that.
Speak up.
As a conclusion, as our group board, we all think that online learning is way better than traditional learning because of the safety of the students and the accessibility that they more have at their homes than in the school. And we prioritize, as students, I think the school should prioritize the student safety over them just coming to some place. Because a few months ago, there was a little bit of trouble going on inside of this country and stuff. And we think that it is more safe. It's more safe for students to learn online than in school. Thank you.
And that's it for all of the speeches. Now we will let our judges from the judging panel decide who wins. Oh yeah, 3 minutes.
Ali. Did we discuss?
Quickly, let them tell.
Hi guys, we're the judges of this debate here. I'm Yash and I'm from grade 10.
And my name is Manuel. I'm from grade 6.
My name is Ryan. I'm from grade 6.
So according to what we have discussed, in our opinion, we think that water did better than fire. No, fire. No, fire, my bad.
Don't mess up.
Air, yeah. Water did better than air. Water got 61 points out of 105, and air got 57.
Wait, what?
The criteria were, the first criteria was reasoning and evidence. They were both equally matched. And in listening and response, air was a bit better than water. Organization and prioritization, water was better than air. And in expression and delivery, water was also better than air. But in teamwork and roles, they were both equal. They were both equally good. So that's our conclusion, guys. And yep, water won.